Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is many a true nerd, and welcome back to Skyrim, where you join me here in Whiterun. We don't really have anything to do in Whiterun, however, there's been a small problem, and I'm not really sure whether it's like a thing that's meant to happen or not. You see, today I was looking to actually wrap up the Civil War of Skyrim, and, you know, we had this peace conference, and we declared a ceasefire till the Dragon War was done. Now, the Dragon War is done, so as a result, you'd think the Civil War would be back on. But as we noticed before, some weird stuff has happened. Like, for example, Riften has changed hands. And we didn't actually agree to that, but like the game's just got itself a bit confused. And now if we look over here at the quest, the unification of Skyrim, if I set it as active, there's no quest marker anywhere on the map. And I can't actually do anything. Like, right now I'm supposed to regain the Rift in the Pale. I've done that. I've reported to General Tullius. But there's no other quest to take on either. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do next, or at least I wouldn't be entirely sure if I was playing, say, a console version. Thankfully, I'm on PC, so I can sort this all out nice and easy. So yeah, I've got myself a nice little console command I've looked up here. The set stage command can be used to begin any quest I want. So as the game seems to have slightly bugged out, maybe by design, I mean, you're just not supposed to be able to complete the Civil War if you actually do the peace conference, I'm not sure. Like, the implication was I should be able to do it. So as a result, let's just go and enter ourselves a nice command here and see if I can force the final stage of the Civil War to actually kick off, because I should be about there anyway. Like, all I needed to do actually was take over Greenwall Fort, report to Tullius, and then it was straight into the final assault on Windhelm. Now, yeah, Riften's just decided to basically change hands by itself for some reason. So as a result, basically, we're supposed to be going straight on to Windhelm anyway. So I'm not cheating, I'm just stopping Skyrim being broken. Okay, I think I've managed to figure it out. I was originally planning to use the set stage command to force the game to begin the Battle of Windhelm, but I think I've found an alternative way of doing it because I couldn't make that trigger. So what I've done instead is I've used the set objective completed command, which you can use to basically toggle a quest stage to either be complete or incomplete. So the game was getting seriously confused because it thought I'd already spoken to General Tullius, so therefore I couldn't actually finish reunification of Skyrim. However, what I did was I just kind of tweaked that, so now it thought I hadn't spoken to him, and now he seems to actually be willing to chat to me, so if I'm very lucky, he's about to tell me about the Battle of Windhelm.
Hurry over to our military camp tucked away in the Reach. Ulfric's been enjoying those silver mines for far too long. And soldier, you better help me win back Markarth or die trying. It was your brilliant strategy to give it over to the rebels in the first place.
Well, this is completely not what I was expecting. I am actually being deployed to Markarth, which I didn't know was a thing that could actually happen. But, okay, great, we're gonna go and get it back. Don't worry, sir, I've already actually completely wiped out the actual local forces, and I've been working with local militias to destabilise the area. I have been getting right on this. Here we go, Imperial Camp located in the Reach. I was completely unaware this could actually even happen. I was totally 100% unaware of this. I thought after you did, the first kind of 3 stages, and once Riften was actually under our control, I thought that was guaranteed to lead into the Battle of Windhelm. But no, there's a cocking dragon over there. Right, do you want to give me the quest before he shows up? Because I might actually be able to get out of here before he bloody attacks. Right, so now I'm here, what exactly do you want me to do? Because whatever it is, I'm going to bet that what I've already done is going to have more of an impact.
Your objective is Fort Sunguard. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task?
Oh, go on then, sure, let's do it. Okay, this is getting more confusing. So, the quest marker is in fact telling me to also join the men attacking Fort Greenwall. That fort that doesn't need to be taken because Riften at some point just sort of flipped and no one's really quite sure why. But alright, fine, I'll go and give it a poke. Oh yeah, this feels like more soldiers than usual. I feel like potentially the forces that were supposed to take Greenwall have indeed just shown up here for no well-explained reason. Okay then. And the enemy remaining is, yes, 100%. But yeah, we've got a good amount of help here. Yeah, I'm really confident the game wasn't really planning to give me this many bloody Imperials, but here they all are, so I guess we just go and murder everyone. Lovely. Now, archers up top. I can help with that, actually. Because if I just actually am the person who... Ooh, you hit pretty hard. Right, hang on. Just need to smash this down. Right, let's just get over here. And, excuse me, no. Pretty sure we just sent you flying there. Lovely. Have we already started smashing all this down? Yep. Smash all this through. Lads, lead the... Or don't bother leading the charge. Whatever, let's just finish that off. Come on, lads. Come on, that's... Oh! You got really lucky I didn't just... Okay, you are the most useless of all the soldiers. 97% remain. Right, let's just get Moira out here. This might bloody take a while otherwise. Right, round the outside, I'm just going to basically clear out all of these lovely, lovely soldiers. There we go. If I take out the archers, that will significantly reduce their firepower. It should, at least. I think this place is held by the, yeah, by the full swarm. If you just come here yourself. So instead on this occasion it's just decided to be held by the Stormcloaks, though admittedly the music's a little bit placid at the minute. The battle music's failed to load. Hello! You're Stormcloak soldiers and you seem to have no interest in shooting the person who's literally whacking you with a mace, which is marvellous. Also, I'm going to need a few souls here, so if you wouldn't mind just putting down the cocking shield. There we go. Need to charge up my bloody weapons, you selfish bastards. I saw you fade in there. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. And we've got ourselves. Okay, so I killed 2 of the people I was supposed to kill, and possibly one of ours as well. I'm very sorry about that. Also, the game is just fading them in and out very, very quickly indeed, just because it can't really keep up with the number of corpses. Right, I see you down there. Excuse me, hello, get out the way, please. These missions really needed some thinking through, didn't they? Just basically slowly wading your way through a giant pile of not particularly tough enemies who are all basically identical is not the most exciting thing in the world. But I think we're almost done. I think you might be the last one. Technically not. Well, technically we've actually already won, but there's still enemies here. Yeah, we kind of need to claim the tower, but not like, you know, 100% claim it. Just like mostly claim it. Also, stop shooting me, you bastards. The battle is supposedly complete. It is complete when I say it's complete. And now I say it's complete, because we have killed quite a bloody lot of them. Marvellous. You know, it genuinely kind of bugs me that according to the game, the best way to take back the Reach is to hold that one tiny, tiny fort that is in fact, you know, a lot closer to Rorikstead than it is to Markarth. But no, what I did, actually, you know, taking the side of the enemy of the local rulers and doing all of that, that basically doesn't count for anything. I feel like that should count for something, damn it. Still, that there should indeed be, yep, with that flag now red, there should be nothing left apart from Fort Amol and Windhelm itself. Please tell me we can just go to Windhelm. You're not going to send me to bloody Fort Amol, are you?
It was important we reclaimed the Reach. Letting Ulfric control the flow of silver was a mistake. One I'm glad we finally corrected. You've little time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
Nice! Also, why did you just give me a steel sword? Because I just gained a steel sword. And that's kind of odd, but apparently I just get a steel sword as my reward for that. Possibly it's because he wants to give me a reward, but like, you know, not a good one, because it was kind of my fault Markarth was handed over in the first place. Although when he says it was my idea, it actually wasn't. How that went down was Ulfric demanded it, and I said the Empire deserves recompense for that. I literally didn't have the option to say, no, definitely not. And apparently I've never been here before, but I've been very, very close by with, yeah, a couple of places over here. Fine, we can nip straight over there, no problem at all. And yes, indeed, straight up the hill from that little cave that had the waterlogged entrance. Can't remember why I came there, but I remember I had cleared that out. We've got ourselves an Imperial Camp, and, well, of course there is. Still, at least I've got friends to help take him out on this occasion, because that is revered, if I recall correctly. So hopefully, hang on, let's just quickly bring him down here. Assuming he wants to get involved with us at all, he might just want to naff off given there's so many Imperials and quest givers and whatever around here. So, Come on, come on. That's right, that's right. I might, in theory, be able to just hit him on the move with Dragon Rend and force him down onto the ground. But if so, he'll need to have a bit of open ground to actually, like, you know, get down onto. So I'm not sure whether it's actually going to work. Because right now my quest giver's too busy standing there yelling, "Die, dragon!" I think the dragon might have just despawned over there. Yes? No? Maybe? Because I saw it go over there and then it disappeared. You guys cool? I think you guys are cool. Yep. Everyone's cool. Marvellous. Hello there, Legate.
The General and I have our disagreements.
Yes, you tell me this every single cocking time.
Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort.
Oh, good. Time to do that mission again. Yeah, it's bloody Fort Amol. Great. Except I suspect we're going to be joined by double the number of troops we're supposed to be again. Because once again, the Fort Greenwall troops have decided to show up. Because they're just bugging the hell out after Riften just flipped for no reason. In fact, hang on. Fort Amol. I've already been to cocking Fort Amol. Right, well, here's the soldiers. Actually, there's... oh. Possibly too many of them showed up to the last one, and not enough have shown up to this one. Because, oh, wait, hang on. There's more of you... there's more of you over there. Just... I saw you just pop into... oh, no, never mind. It is all of them. Fine, the game is sending me a very large number of soldiers. This is definitely more than showed up before the Greenwall glitch started happening. Also, I've got a plan. There's something I feel like I need to actually try out that I haven't really done yet, and it might help speed things up a little bit. So if we just basically, yeah, run up here until we run into some bloody Stormcloaks and start kicking them out of here, I learnt a new shout at one point. And the shout I've got is... so, my dragon friend. My little dragon friend, Odoving or whatever. Where's he? Because I did just... there we go. Right, so, are you going to try and, like, come down and chat to me? Or are you like Dunavir, where, like, you actually just basically start murdering everybody? Yes? Good. Oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah, by the way, lads, the dragons are on our side now. Oh, no, that some of those were ours. Odovig, we need to have a chat about the aim, because some of those lads were our lads. So let's be a little bit careful here. And here comes my dragon friend. Hello! That's... okay. That's true. That was actually... wait, did he actually... ooh! Crikey! Well done. I'm glad I summoned you. That was great fun. Also, I think he's doing shouts, though possibly like everything for a dragon is a shout if I recall correctly. So just quickly finish you off. Lovely. And now just keep healing up my wounds and also dealing with you guys. The dragon seems to actually be helping quite a... come back here, you coward. Come back. Come back here, you bastard. Look, if you want to fight the dragon, be my guest. I wouldn't cocking recommend it. I think my dragon might have slightly naffed off. Slightly. You literally just spawned in front of me. You could at least have the good grace to do it behind me so I don't see it coming. Well, my dragon is still circling. It's just he's... oh, coming in for a bit of a fire breath at this point. He is very useful, by the way. He's... okay, some of those were ours. Right, 5% remaining. I'm just going to stand atop this tower and basically let my dragon do the work, because this is great. Just got to drag him. Got my own flipping dragon. It's just going to chill up on top of the tower with me. He's just going to breathe fire down onto those guys. Probably kill a few of them. Bit of a scrum going on. Oh, blimey. Yeah, I think one of them's dead. Okay. Okay, I need to remember to call my dragon a bit more, and now they're on the run. Quite frankly, I'm amazed they didn't run at the point where the guy who can summon dragons showed up. And you can just go down on the way out. Lovely. Well done, Odoving. You can go... oh, I think he's going in for a bite against one of them. Yeah, you don't get to run. You don't get to run away, damn it. Marvellous. You can go now. I think we're, like, pretty much done. Thank you. Good news, Legate. We took back Fort Amol, and it was flipping awesome as well.
Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack. Move it!
There we go. That's what I flipping wanted. The battle for Windhelm. which I think we just might be able to order up another dragon for as well. Yes. And I've got to say, it does kind of feel like that guy did a better job than Dunavir, but I will give Dunavir a chance to actually show that he can be just as cool, because Dunavir gets to actually summon stuff, which is pretty badass. And here we are in Windhelm, where we have been many times before, and we've murdered people in it many times before, but this time, apparently, we actually flipping mean it. Because the whole place is on fire, and the whole thing's under attack. You'd think that actually, like, you know, have waited for me to arrive before getting this close. But apparently, they couldn't be bothered. They just wanted to move in without me. They've forgotten that I'm the only person who's actually competent in the entire army. And here we go. Apparently, we need to listen to a little speech first. Hello!
It's time for the final blow to the Stormcloak Rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The Stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for Legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now? Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Could we maybe have brought, like, more people than this? Because I swear more people than this were used to take over small regional outposts at various points. Also, ooh. Is this... Ooh, we're going into a special area. Open cities has been temporarily disabled. La-di-da. Right, so, we've got ourselves some of these guys to take out. Just let me get round the back, please. And then, wait, which one is it? There he is. I see him. Get him down. Right, so, Dunavir. Let's see if I'm capable of summoning him. No. No. Okay, hang on. Guys, we need to fight our way to the... Excuse me, who just hit me? Someone just hit me. Who just hit me? Or possibly I just ran into a flaming stake, I'm not sure. Right, what we need to do is we need to take the market quarter, because that's big and open, and it might let me summon my undead dragon from hell, because that's a thing I can do when I feel like it. Yeah, it's pretty much as awesome as it sounds, actually, yes. Right, so those guys are dead for the time being, and hello, I don't know where you came from, but you're here as well. Right, so... This is a pretty big open space. No. Well, Dunavir can't join us for this. Still, Odovin can, because he doesn't need to be summoned up from below. Actually, I could do that. Or I could do this instead, because there's another new shout I need to try out at some point. So, how about we just get a little bit of a storm going on, and we have some nice lightning strike our foes. And also our friends, does understand that it basically just strikes everybody. Which is fine. That's absolutely fine. So now lightning for you. And lightning for... Ooh, good death animation there. Well done. Yeah, the lightning is coming down at this point. There is plenty of lightning. And you as well. I think there's a couple of them behind me. Let's just quickly... Oh, you really want to fight me, don't you? Bad idea. Oh, sorry if I just hit you. My mistake. Plenty more of them yet, though. I think the lightning is just randomly... Yep, there's lightning going on. There's a lot of cocking lightning. Right. I could do with a nice, good ice form right now would be brilliant. Let's just quickly batter our way past these bastards. More of them yet. And you. I'm kind of stuck in a corner, which is a little bit of a concern. Actually, no. No, uh-oh. Hang on. Need to heal. Seriously, don't stick me in a corner, please. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, so there seem to be infinite enemies going on here. So I could probably do with some reinforcements here. Yeah, there we go. So, reinforcement number 1. And reinforcement number 2. So, a Moira threesome will do the job here very nicely, hopefully. That'll help chop them down. In fact, actually, while you're doing that, I might just quickly break through, because, yeah, there's more of them just spawning here forever, aren't there? Right, I'm just going to push on and see if we can get... Seriously, you guys are just going to keep coming forever, aren't you? Fine, I think what you want me to do is just push straight through. So how about I just push straight through with closed wounds and battering down your stupid barricade, and I'm going to assume everyone else will catch up later. So, screw you. Thank you. Keep on healing. Keep on blocking. Yeah, my mortars are just going to keep up, so that's fine. You keep them busy. I'm going to keep pushing forward. So I'm pretty sure we've just got infinite regenerating enemies forever here. I'm literally catching you do it, in fact, yes. But that's fine, because my restoration at this point is pretty much powerful enough that even on master difficulty, I can just pretty much tank my way through everything. So just take you out. Oh, hang on, I need one quick thing from you. And that is your immortal soul. My light armor. Sneak up as well. Lovely, thank you. Knock this down too. And I'll have your soul as well, just for safety, so I've got a spare, and I'm guessing, yeah, they blocked up here, so I had no choice but to go around that way. Fortunately, I know my way around this city, which is lovely. Also, wouldn't mind having a bit more healing going on here, just in case. I love, by the way, how everyone is actually armed with basic hunting bows right now. Like, you know, these are the best and brightest and whatever, but no, it's just, actually, that guy over there, I think, actually just had a basic longbow, not even a hunting bow. We haven't really sprung for the good stuff here, have we? No. No, we have not.
I know it's what everyone says. To go to new places and see the world. But it's true in my case. I never bargained on seeing more than I liked.
Right, the soldiers have just gone into their incidental dialogue, so it feels like I did the right thing in just ignoring the Stormcloaks and running straight on. Time to take out Ulfric, I'd say. But I've got a plan for that. Number one, I need to get my actual, my cooldown off on Shout. Wait an hour. Should get that done. Marvellous. And Ulfric's no joke, so let's actually get out Dragonbanes. That is actually the most powerful weapon I do actually have. In we go. Let's finish this.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torek, and high treason against the Empire. It's over.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt and dying empire.
Skyrim doesn't belong to you, Ulfric.
No, but I belong to her.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution. Or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Are we doing this right now? Yes, we are. So, just one quick final shout there, and let's get over here. And slow time. So, oh dear. Oh dear. My good man, you're in a bit of trouble here. And so are you, Ulfric Stormcloak. Oh, slow time's pretty good. Slow time's pretty good. How much health do you have, actually? Oh, not enough.
Can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well,
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
song or not, I just want it done.
Alright, I've had my fair share of killing, won't give them satisfaction. Yeah, sure, why not?
Here, use my sword to do it. I made sure to sharpen it for the occasion.
Ooh, do I actually have to? Also, if you had a Daedric Sword of the Vampire, why were you using a basic crappy steel Imperial sword this entire battle? Also, you've just given me a sword that's significantly weaker, like 2.5 times weaker than the sword I'm already using, so... You know what? I think Dragonbane makes a better song, but maybe I don't want it to be a good song. Maybe, actually, yeah, there's that steel sword you gave me earlier. Don't know why you gave me that. Surely, in terms of a song, what I ought to do, in fact, is this. You killed High King Torek by shouting him to death. So what if we do exactly the same to you?
Talos Force be with you.
What was that, Legate?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Brunwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Legate, it's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
Actually, I've figured out a way we actually might be able to have even more stable government than the Brun Winter whatever fellow. Because thanks to the people who actually pointed out that not only does this work... Oh no! Boo! Boo! I tried to bring back Ulfric Stormcloak, and it said he's too powerful to be brought back. He's too powerful for dead thrall. No! No, no, no. I know it's possible. I know it's flipping possible, because that's not a good way to die. That's not a good pose to be in your death. It's not particularly dramatic. Hang on. No. I think there might be a way to make this happen. No, because conjuration potions aren't about how powerful conjuration magic is. They're just about how long the conjured thing lasts, I believe. And I don't actually have a potion on me, so sadly I cannot verify. Yeah, I was actually hoping to bring Ulfric Stormcloak back to life, which definitely can happen under certain circumstances, because when he gets brought back as a dead thrall, he can still use shout, and I kind of wanted to show that off. But tragically, for whatever reason, the game's saying he's too powerful. Now, the thing about Ulfric Stormcloak is he's automatically, and I just managed to miss him there, well done, he's automatically your level plus an extra 20% on top, if I recall correctly. So he's always more powerful than you, so I don't know why that wouldn't work. That's very interesting, because it definitely can work, so I don't know why it's not working on this occasion. This is all very, very peculiar. Oh well, never mind. Well, if I can't do that, I've done the best thing I can do, which is basically leave him and Galmar in a lovely lover's embrace for all the people of Windhelm to find. Because, you know what? Why not? Tragically, I would have loved to have actually travelled around with him, because I probably could have actually fast travelled with him to Solstheim now, because I've already been there. So actually, Ulfric Stormcloak could have joined me. I'm very sad that he can't, but no matter, eh?
Attention! General Tullius has an announcement.
The rebellion is over. Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Legate. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
And anything else you need to say to me? Yes, indeed there is. Now Ulfric's dead, do you reckon there'll be peace?
The fiercest of the remaining rebels will continue to harass us, but by and large the people here desire peace. What I'm not so sure about is the peace we've made with the Thalmor. But we'll keep that between the two of us, alright?
Intriguing. General Tullius, in fact, may be a little bit sympathetic to Ulfric's views. And yeah, you hanging around, you naffing off?
No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self.
You know what? I feel good about this ending now that it turns out General Tullius isn't being, like, you know, triumphant or anything. He's just being very considerate and gracious in victory. Lovely. And anything else you need doing?
Ulfric is dead and his army destroyed. There's not much more I could ask of you. The gods, however, I suspect, may have plans for you elsewhere. That said, Stormcloak true believers are still operating out of hidden military camps in the hills. If you encounter any on your travels, kill them. With luck, they'll soon lose heart and return to their homes and families. If not, we'll be forced to put them all to the sword.
Alright.
Dismiss.
Job done. And he just wanders off. I don't know whether you can actually now find him, dotted around at all, but now you're given that speech, and now the quest is presumably over, I'm just going to give it one last little attempt, because everyone's shown up, and if we're very lucky... Oh my goodness! Who would have suspected such a man? Now what we need to do is just try one more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. The quest is over. You're no longer important or anything like that. No! Boo! Tragically, we cannot bring him back. We're just going to leave him here. Right, who's the new, like, Thane or whatever? Is it you? No, you're Captain Lonely Gale. You're Jawleaf. You're Sauerland. Don't know who any of you people actually are. I think I remember you being in, like, the bar at some point. Does anyone know, like, where the new Jarl is? So, I've fast-travelled away, and I've fast-travelled back, and yeah, that seems to have reset Windhelm and got everything back to normal, which is lovely. So, that's the new Jarl right here. He's got a good beard, which is marvellous. And tragically, the corpse of Ulfric Stormcloak has been cleared away by the fast travel, so I cannot attempt to bring him back to life anymore. But it does rather seem that huge numbers of people from around... Oh!
Something to say, dog?
Hello!
Something on your mind?
Right. So, Jarl Layla Lawgiver is here, and she also just insulted me for no well-explained reason, despite the fact I just won the Civil War for her.
I feel so helpless out here. The people of Riften depended on me, and I failed them.
Oh wait, hang on, no. You're not the person who I thought you were. Sorry, no, I'm confusing you with Eliseth. Wait. Why on earth are you here?
I'll have Madanach's head.
In fact, wait, was that someone from flipping Markarth around here as well?
Serving as steward to Ulfric Stormcloak was a great honor. But
Yes, Jarl Thongvor Silverblood is here. Hang on, are you the old guy or the new guy?
You there. You another Imperial puppet? Answer me.
We're literally standing inside an Imperial hold right now. We just actually won this... Wait, what's going on?
What of it, she says. Your empire is destroying everything Skyrim stands for. Honor, pride, mighty Talos. You can tell Jarl Igmund that the Silverblood family won't tolerate his cowardice for much longer.
Okay, 1, you're the Jarl. 2, this is an Imperial hold, and you're a Stormcloak aligned Jarl, so what the hell is going on here? We've actually got... Oh, wait, hang on. Who the hell else is round this table? Because this is an odd gathering of people right now. We have got the deposed Stormcloak Jarl of Riften, and the current Stormcloak, or I suppose technically already deposed, because we technically did take back Markarth. We never actually went and took it, but I assume we're supposed to assume he got himself deposed. So 2 deposed Stormcloak Jarls are just here. But why? What on earth is going on here? I mean, are you kind of technically prisoners right now? Maybe they're like supposed to be like, you know, prisoners, just prisoners being kept in nice conditions here. I genuinely don't know.
Just turn around and leave the city. That's the smart move. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods.
Right, so also, Ingvar the singer from Markarth is also here, advising me to leave a city I'm not actually in. Yep, more people from Markarth are here. This is all very odd.
damn Imperials. They won't hold Dawnstar forever.
Yep, and there's Jarl Skald, who I assume would have been the actual Stormcloak Jarl of Dawnstar, except never was, because didn't it start off? No, he was actually. So all the old deposed Jarls are here for no well-explained reason. This is really odd.
I made my fortune as a sea captain, but now I'm retired.
Ah, and Captain Lonygale from the bar is actually now the steward. Lovely. And, aha, purchase a house. Marvellous. Yes, as I actually, helped take back this city for the guy who made you steward, you're willing to sell property to me.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
And I'm going to guess it's actually the murder house, isn't it? But you're not going to tell me that, you bastard.
Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Yeah, that's actually the murder house. So, how much is this all going to cost? Honestly, ooh, clean up the murderous mess. 500 gold for that. Yeah, maybe clear out all the blood. Just scrub the floors extra hard. Right, so time moves on a little bit, and you guys all basically now decide to... Are you just wandering off? Are they just being allowed to leave, or do they just all hang out here together? Apparently they just all hang out here together. This is all very odd. Right, my new Jarliness. Anything new that you've got to say to me?
It'll take time to rebuild, but the Nords are no strangers to hard work.
Alright, and what are your plans regarding the Grey Quarter?
I've taken the first steps toward doing so already. I met with several of the Dark Elves to discuss improvements in the Grey Quarter, but we have no real plans as of yet. First, we'll need to refill our coffers and stockpile stone and wood. The war took a heavy toll on Windhelm's resources, but I swore an oath to our Dunmer friends that for as long as I sit on the throne of Windhelm, their needs will not be ignored.
Okay, that's a good starting point. I like this guy's Jarl already as a result, and yeah, settling in well?
Every day is a struggle, but a Nord doesn't back down from a fight when the cause is honorable. I just wish things were simpler. In my days as a soldier, I knew who the enemy was and how to defeat him. Unfortunately, a sword can't repair damaged buildings, feed hungry people, or undo years of prejudice.
Alright, fascinating. And your position on Argonians?
I'd like to, but it's not as simple as that. Most of the folk in the city believe, as Ulfric did, that outsiders should not be trusted. Until those people learn to accept the Argonians, they must remain outside for their own safety. Old habits don't die easily, and we Nords can be as stubborn as stone.
Alright, feels like there's going to be progress. Slow progress, but movements in the right direction. I feel like I made the right choice here. And here it is, my brand new house, hopefully with the blood scrubbed out of it. Ah, yes, this'll do. This is very, very nice indeed. Nice little kitchen off the main room. Lots of space here. I like the large amount of space. Is this still a... Ooh. We do actually have... Oh, this I like. So this here is a secret enchanting lab. Oh my goodness. A secret enchanting and alchemy room, because some people aren't 100% keen on that sort of thing. Oh, that's really cool. I approve. I really approve of that. Right. A secret room. Yeah, any house with a secret room is a good house, damn it. Now, I'm going to be honest, I feel a little bit ripped off on some of these decorations, because I paid like 1,000 to 2,000 per room, and yeah, some of these rooms feel a bit empty. This feels good up here. Like, upstairs is a bit better decorated. That's fine. I'm going to be honest, the downstairs is a bit Spartan for 1,500 gold. I feel very ripped off there. Got some display cases, weapon racks. Ah, I know what's going on you, Mr. Mannequin. All the gear of Ulfric Stormcloak. Marvellous. Just as a reminder of that time that I killed him just the same way that he killed Torig. Marvellous. Here's my... Ooh, this is a good-sized master bedroom. I'll give it that. That's a really, really nice size for a room. Yeah, that's pretty nice. And then we've got ourselves over here. Yeah, this is the spare room. This could be the children's bedroom. I decided not to pay for that because I wasn't really interested in adopting anyone. But But then again, there is one thing that I had been thinking about. One person who I could... Yes! Actually, that'd be flipping perfect. And by the way, other mannequin, I think I also picked up Galmore's gear. So we should also remember that we also murdered him. He's not quite, you know, as important or anything. But screw it. Give him all of that. Marvellous. Very, very nice indeed. Because there's one child in the entire game that actually kind of stands out to me, which is over here towards the Grey Quarter. Somewhere around...
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Perfect flipping timing. You, I think it's you, isn't it? Yeah, sure. What do you have?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
I am very, very happy to buy some lovely flowers off you. That's 100% fine. And are you actually the girl I'm thinking of? You're the girl who literally sleeps on the street in this weather every night, right?
They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
You could be adopted by the cocking Dragonborn, that's what.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
Why, yes, I have a massive house in Windhelm, Sophie.
Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind?
Yeah, I'm probably never going to go there again. And, like, to be honest, if you don't like Windhelm that much, and I wouldn't blame you, the weather's terrible and it's probably got some bad memories for you. I've also got a massive house in Markarth that I'll probably never visit again either. It's a bit cold and dingy, to be honest, but it still might be a little bit nicer than this one. But yes, I'm absolutely sure.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Aww. That's nice. And are you just going to go straight to your house? Yes, maybe? Yes, indeed. She goes straight there and gets herself settled straight inside. Marvellous.
It's everything I could have hoped for. I know it's not much, but I found a few pretty things. They're in the chest in my room. If you see anything you like, please, take it. You've done so much for me. It's the least I can do.
Aww, that's quite sweet. Okay, Sophie, this is sort of embarrassing. I did actually order you a bedroom, from the Jarl Steward, but, as it turns out, it hasn't actually, arrived. So, there's nowhere for you to actually sleep. But that's fine. I probably won't live here. So just, like, help yourself to that room, I guess, if you want. It's fine.
Did you need something, Mama?
Yeah, just one thing. The secret cupboard. Never touch Mum's secret cupboard. Alright? Seriously, that's where the necromancy happens. Do not go into my secret enchanting room. I will throw you back on the streets. And also, a few things I can do with you. I've never actually adopted a child in Skyrim before. So I can tell you to go play outside. Go do your chores, Sophie. Let's play a game. What games are available?
Sure. What do you want to play?
And hide and seek or tag. No, I'm fine without any of them, because hide and seek is probably a bad idea, because you might accidentally find my secret necromancy room. And I can also just give her something if she wants. Ah, that's because I've got, ooh, home-cooked meals. Why do I have 2 home-cooked meals? Apparently I've got home-cooked meals. Here, have some home-cooked meals. I'm going to be honest, this is probably the last time I will ever actually, like, feed or indeed see you. So, like, you know, maybe space those out a bit. Although, actually, I think there's some food on the table. Help yourself to that if you want. Ah, I've just realised we do actually have a bedroom for her. It's just that it's downstairs, just behind the main room. So this is the chest she was referring to, which raises 2 unfortunate things, which is, 1, it means her bedroom is actually the door to my secret alchemy lab, and 2... what the hell is the mysterious unused room upstairs for? Because I've literally bought all the upgrades, but there's nothing in that room. That's just bloody weird. Still, this is cool. She's got a little kind of dummy to do some practice fighting with. She's got a lute, so she can learn how to do all of that. Some books and some ingredients too. So if she wants to, she can actually learn how to do some alchemy by herself. Aww. And a little book of riddles too. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can solve one of these. A Bosmer was slain. The Ultima claims the Dunmar is guilty. The Dunmar says the Khajiit did it. The Orc swears he didn't kill the Bosmer. The Khajiit says the Dunmar is lying. If only one of these speaks the truth, who kills the Bosmer? One is... Oh, I'm terrible at these. I'm always terrible at these. Okay, so hang on. If only one is telling the truth. So, the Ultima claims the Dunmar is guilty. So if that's true, then the Dunmar says the Khajiit did it. So the Khajiit didn't do it, which would... That's consistent. And the Orc swears, then he would. So that doesn't make sense. Or, the Dunmar says the Khajiit did it. If he's telling the truth, the other two have to lie. So the Dunmar is not guilty, and the Orc did it. So again, that doesn't work. So, meanwhile, if the Orc says that he didn't do it, so if that's true, then that means the Khajiit didn't do it. So the Khajiit and the Orc are both in the clear. The Altmar claims the Dunmar is guilty, so the Dunmar is not guilty. So the Orc and the Dunmar are still in the clear. And then the Khajiit says the Dunmar is lying. But the Dunmar can't be lying because that's the rule. So in which case, the Khajiit says the Dunmar is lying. If that's true, then the Dunmar says the Khajiit did it, so the Khajiit didn't do it. But wait, because then the other person is like, wait, hang on, there's then the Orc swears, but then the Orc did it. And then the Altmar claims the Dunmar's guilty, which he isn't. That stacks up, so that would be the Orc, right? Oh, it does! Yes! Hang on, I think I got it right! Yay! I'm good at riddles. I'm not good at riddles. I'm always terrible at those. One person is telling the truth riddles. You probably got that so much faster than me. Right, Sophie, I don't want you reading these books, because I'm not very good at them, and it will be slightly embarrassing at bedtime. So that's just going in. There we go. In the fire. Marvellous. Now, all of that has unfortunately left me a little bit shy on the old money front. I've only got about 5,000 gold right now, so I think I've bought all the houses in the game, with one exception, which is Solitude. Solitude, actually. So if I want enough money to buy the Solitude house and all its furnishings too, because I know there is one in Solitude, I just don't think I've actually ever... No, I don't think I've actually ever bought that one before. I'm not sure actually what it looks like or where it would be. I suspect I'm going to need some money to do that. And I think I know where I can get that from, which is the strange far-off fields of Solstheim. If I was to go there, then yes, that could be very, very interesting indeed, couldn't it? I might hopefully be able to find all sorts of rare, valuable things in that part of the world. That could be just the thing. So, I would say that is what we are going to be doing next time, ladies and gentlemen. Heading in to Dragonborn. Sure, there's a few quests dotted around this part of the world that I could actually kind of go and do. There's probably a bajillion raiding quests, and probably a few other kind of very minor named quests as well. Like going and fixing the thing for that bloke, the cracked white file. I need to go and do that at some point. Or rather, I don't. Because I never intended this to be a 100% playthrough. So, you know, quests that are just kind of little quests that don't seem particularly interesting, I don't think we necessarily need to do all of those. But yes, indeed, next time, ladies and gentlemen, something brand new kicks off. Dragonborn, let's head over there. That sounds very, very cool indeed. Ooh, it'll be exciting to do something brand new. I've no idea what's going on in it. That'll be very, very cool indeed. I am very much looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been Skyrim. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This is the face of death, okay? This is what my sudden death looks like. Do not engage before we arrive. Do not engage. What are you doing? I specifically said don't. Oh, no.
No, John.
Oh, he likes that. The Romans touched me.